Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are reviewing the Sea Sparrow. Today we've received the Weenie Easy, the Sea Sparrow and the Vapid Flash GT. I have already done a live stream on the Vapid Flash, but now I am reviewing the Sea Sparrow. Now 1.8 million for this, what else is around? It's a bit more expensive than the Havoc. That is just too overpriced. That's just stupidly priced. It's a Nimbus. So that's approaching the price of a Nimbus. That's not very nice. It's more than a Brezra. It's more than that. It's actually more than pretty much everything on this list. The only thing is a lot more expensive is the gold planes and the Titan and that kind of thing. So that's quite expensive. Let's have a quick browse here. It's less expensive than the Cooler, obviously. Well, I'm glad it is actually. There's a military vehicle. Yeah, so it's not badly priced, I would say. At 1.8 it's quite expensive, but then if you look at what else you've got, it's not too bad. So, let's go and have a little look at it. Where am I? Right. Run. And go wait for it to load. Now I'm not sure what size space this takes up, whether it's a medium or a small, but by the looks of things, it's a small. It's only just managed to squeeze itself there. Now, that's a lot smaller than I was imagining. When you saw it in the pictures, it looked huge. As you say, Joshua, yeah, they're bite for the nostalgia. I remember flying this thing around in Vice City Stories. Right, so armour, normal engine, normal handling, normal respray. I actually quite like the colour in that as it is. I forgot to mention here, this thing in real life is based off of the Bell 47G, if you wanted to know. I forgot to mention about that. I was literally going to keep it in silver. I quite like it in silver. Not in crew, that's disgusting. No, right, you can change the colour of the floats. The floats are different colours to the actual the helicopters. So what I might do, I might just stick it in simply white to be honest. There we go. Yeah, there's no countermeasures. I think that's a bit crap, to be honest, considering that you could put countermeasures on everything else but this. It's got weapons, so you can use. I don't even know. Mounted homing missiles. Really? Why would you want to do it? Why would you want to use this as a weapon vehicle? As you got a hunter and a Cooler that would do a job better than this, just by looks alone. So look how exposed you are. It's like being in the buzzard. Your character there's no metal anywhere. It's just glass. So when you're coming along killing someone, he's going to just snipe you or just also aim you. So that's not really very good in comparison to the Cooler and the Hunter. You're quite tucked away, you're quite hidden in the cockpit. And also this one doesn't even have countermeasures, so why would you even bother using it? So I'm going to leave it as is. There's no point not spending money on weapons. Exit the hangar. This is going to be a very quick video. At least it does have something to defend itself with. It sounds exactly the same as a standard helicopter to fly around. I can't even think of its name. How can I not think of its name? It's the Maverick and the I can't even speak. The interior is pretty normal. It looks exactly the same as the Buzzard, to be honest, but it's a bit more cramped. Handling's pretty good. You can sort of fling it around a little bit. I like the way it looks. It looks quite funky. And yes, it's very nostalgic, as you say, because it's got a very reminiscence of the old Vice Cities. Well, when I played it anyway, it was Vice City Stories I played it, flying around in this thing. Same as the Hunter. Now see how easy it is to land on a yacht, because generally this is what you're going to do with it. Now I don't know, but I just have a funny feeling this is hinting for something. It might be hinting towards a naval DLC, because it's got floats. So you're going to need that when you're flying over to your ship, or picking up supplies in the sea. So I don't know. This might be a bit of a sneaky hint by Rockstar there. But it's so small, you'd be able to land this thing easily. Look at that. So that's all right. And then if you don't want to land there, you've got a friend landing his helicopter there. You just go like this. How cool's that? Yeah, exactly. It's going to be very, very helpful for the like crate missions and the gun running. Yeah, I like this thing. I actually really like it. 1.8 million is a bit steep though, I would have said, but then again, it's not too bad. Yeah, can anyone land on water and get out? Well, let's have a look at this jetty over here. Whee! And here we go. And there it goes, just sort of. That was close. Just sort of blade whiz past the camera view there. Wish you could like moor it up somewhere because it's just floating away. Come back. Look at that skill. Not. Yeah, it's quite funky. I really like the way this thing looks, and the way that you can sort of float it, make it float on water. You can use it for missions and all that sort of thing. I think this is going to be a very, very useful tool when doing missions like the crate mission out in the for that. Oh, wow, that was a bit of a flop. Yeah, that was kind of a fail. Yeah, as I was going to say, it's very handy for that crate mission. Why not just fall through that then? I was going to use that as a little boat to get to land. Ow. Knock my character out. Get on. There we go. No, don't fall. No, don't fall through. No, that was a flop. Ow. Knock my character out again. It's cool that it's still floated even though it's upside down. Well, I keep knocking my character out. He keeps getting ragdolling over the floats. Right, let's pull this thing in again.
MMI, we expect the unexpected. I'll do my best.
Yeah, there's no liveries for it though. I was quite surprised about having no liveries. That's quite weird. It's not very, very unique. Yeah, I would say it's one of the best ones. It's going to be in the top 5 because it's going to be very, very, very useful for doing those crate missions. There's one crate mission I remember which I freaking hate. Is the one they said these ones are not responding. They're very they're probably hostile, and you got to go out there and you got to blow up some boats and all that kind of thing. So that was when you're going to stick the missiles on it. It's going to be very useful because then you just blow up them boats down there, land on it, land on the water, and then you'll be fine. And cool as well because it has on the mini map. It's got the little symbol of the sea sparrow. It's not like a little helicopter sound. It's got its own little blip, which is cool. I'm glad they do that. Come on, in you get. Now I would do that mission just to see how good it is, but then there's no guarantee of me actually like getting the mission first time, is it? It's a shame it doesn't sound any different to the Frogger. That's the one I was thinking of. It sounds exactly the same as the Frogger helicopter. Wish it sounded a bit different, a bit unique. So yeah, I'd buy this actually for a utility tool, to be honest, because you could buy it, you could then use it anytime you get that crappy crate mission, or there's a gun running mission. Is there a gun running one out there? There is one. There's on a yacht somewhere, isn't there, for a gun running mission? You could use this then, because you can just go up there, homing launcher all the people on there, and then land next to it, or land on the yacht. Which you could do that with any other helicopter anyway, but just in case there's not a helipad free or anything, just land in the water. Then you go get it. Or even with that crate mission, really, it's suitable for, because you can just land in the water, pick up the crate, and go. I think there's even a smuggler's run mission. I think you got to use the Chula, but instead you can use this. It seems pretty quick as well. It's about the same sort of pace as a Buzzard, I would have said. But it's very, very stable and very, very agile. Look at that. Even the map's not loading, that's how fast this thing's going. Yeah, I'm glad we finally got this as well. But I'm glad they're starting to reminisce back to the old GTAs, because I'd love to get some cars and stuff from there. Like the old Feltzer, that'd be really nice if we get that. Yeah, so I would have actually said this thing's worthwhile. I would have said this is actually a really good little chopper. It's not very good customization at all. It's got no countermeasures, which is another annoying feature. And it is a personal aircraft, which is kind of annoying as well, because if you're in your own car, you've got to then despawn the car to then get this, which I think is the most pathetic idea ever they thought of. But yeah, it's just a bit of a shame that there's not many liveries for it. I was expecting there to be like different like colour schemes. If it's just like a little stripe that goes up the not the side here or along the tail, that would have been cool, but no. But anyway, I think it's actually worth it. I think it's 1.8 million is a bit steep, but for a utility tool that could be really helpful, that's not too bad. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you very much, Joshua, for watching, and anyone who's watching this as a video. Thank you very much, and I'll be live streaming again in about 5 minutes because we're going to review the Weenie Izzy. So I'll see you then.